Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel, Akeem Ola. Don't forget, if you are just joining me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Akeem Ola Online Mathematics. And if you have been with me all this while, do share and like my video. Thank you. Let's go solving. Still on probability. We have another question on probability. As you can see, probability has a lot of questions, and the question can always be twisted in so many ways. But once you know the definition of probability, and you don't have any problem. As you know, probability is the ratio of number of total outcome to number of possible outcome. Let's go solving. We are given from the board the probability that three boys, three boys pass an examination are normally in a situation like this. Once you consider the probability of success, you also need to consider the probability of failure. As you know that the probability of success plus the probability of failure will surely give you one. So here we are given the probability that the three boys pass an examination is, I can consider PA as in, let the first boy A be represented with A. Its probability is 2 all over 3. I can also have PA, not A. That as in A fail the examination, its probability now will now be 1 minus 2 all over 3. And that will surely give us 1 all over 3. I have the second one, PRB. The probability that the second boy, which is B, pass the examination is 5 over 8. So I have 5 all over 8 here. PR, he failed the examination. A, that will be equal to 3 all over 8. As in 1 minus 5 all over 8. And that will give us 3 all over 8. And we have the third one, the probability of C. That will give us 3 all over 4. The probability of C failing the examination, this is B, failing the examination is 1 all over 4. Now back to the first question. We are given A. Find the probability that all the three boys pass. PR, all pass. That will be equal to the probability that A pass, and the probability that B pass, and the probability that C pass. And that will now give us 2 all over 3 times 5 all over 8 times 3 all over 4. It is always good for us to reduce it to the lowest term. If you reduce to the lowest term, you will observe that 3 will go in 3, 1, 1. 2 here is 1, and 2 here is 2. So our probability now that all pass the examination will now be 5 all over 8 times 2, which is 16. As you can see, the answer is less than 1. We have the second part of the question B. Probability that none of the boys pass. That second question deals with the probability that each of the three students fail the examination, the probability of failure. And we are going to consider that none of them pass means the three of them fail the examination. That means I'm going to have PR, none, pass, to be equal to 1 all over 3 times 3 all over 8 times 1 all over 4. Then we can now reduce to the lowest term. 3 we cancel, and the answer will now be 1 all over 32. Then we can now go to the third one. Only 2 of the students pass. That is, they said the probability that only 2 of the students pass. This question is somehow PR, only 2 pass. Only two of them. Then for you to get that, it means that we are going to pair two of these students together. When you pair A and B together, C will fail. When you pair A and C together, B will fail. And when you pair B and C together, A will fail. You need to be careful when you want to solve this third question, because the question is twisted, and if you are not careful enough, you are going to make a lot of mistake, and which might eventually reduce your mark. Now let's look at it. Now B are only two pass. That means I'm going to consider A and B pass. Then my C fail. If A and B pass, that means I'm going to have 2 all over 3 times 5 all over 8. Then times C fail will now be 1 all over 4. This is the first one that I'm going to consider. Then I have all, which will eventually turn to plus. I have the second one. Now I'm going to consider A and C. They will pass. While B will fail. If A and C pass, that means that we have 2 all over 3 times 3 all over 4. While B fail, that means I'm going to have 3 all over 8. I have the second one. Then the third one now will now be all. I have the third one. B and C will pass, while A will fail. That means that we have 5 all over 8 times 3 all over 4. Then A will fail now will now give us times 1 all over 3. Then I can now, when you have a problem like this, it is always good for you to multiply all the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. If you try to reduce to the lowest term, or you cut all the cuttables, you might be making the problem, you might be compounding the problem. But a situation whereby you just multiply the numerator and the denominator separately, the problem will be very, very simplified for you. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I have 2 times 5 times 1, that is 10. So I have 10 all over. This one will now give us 3 times 4 is 12, times 8 is 96. Then I have the all will change to plus. Then I have here 9 times 3, 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. I have 18 all over 96. And I have the third one. 5 times 3 is 15. So I have 15 all over 96 there. As you can see, the denominators are all the same. And in a situation like this, when the denominators are the same in a fraction, we have expected to add all the numerators together. If you add all the numerators together, 15 plus 30 will give us 33. Plus 10, that will surely give us 43 all over 96. As you can see, solving problem under probability is always very, very simple, provided you know all the laws, you know the definition of probability, you know how to apply it, and you also know that your answer must be less than 1. By applying, by abiding to all these rules and regulations, solving a problem under probability will be very, very easy. We are going to stop here for now. When next we meet, we are going to another topic. Don't forget to share and like my video. Take good care of yourself. God bless you.